Hi, this is Andy at Wawasee Boat Company. We're going to take a quick tour here of this new 2024 JC 25 SwingBack, and let's go have a look. This boat has the bronze panels with the black rails. It's got the black rub rail package, and it's got the tan colored upholstery with the darker bronze accent, and it's got the quilted upholstery as well. Upgrade. You can see the in-floor ski storage there in the middle. The Sun Lounger has this is a bow gate seat. This is just freestanding. You can see how it just sits there. So you can move that out of the way and then you just have a regular gate. You do have up front here, you have an in-floor ski locker. And down in there, you've also got a cleat in there to tie off the bitter end of your line so you don't lose it in the lake. And then when you have all your rope out in the water, you've got a bow cleat right there in the center. So you got a place to tie off your rope, and your extra rope can just stay down in the compartment so you don't have it all up on the deck where you trip on it. It's got an actual real air horn. It's not a little beep beep horn. It's nice. You've got your docking light here and your nav light on both sides. All the JC, it's the TriToon, so it's got the lifting fins on both sides of the center tube and on the inside of the outer tubes on both sides. Sorry, there I was tipping on my selfie stick. Let's take a walk down the side here. It's a real pretty boat. It's a sharp boat. We'll go aboard here. Another nice feature that JC has gone to, the seat bases are actually made from the same paneling. It's the bronze panel with the black rails, just like on the outside of the boat. So that's a really nice feature, and it's a much more sturdy feature. Gives you a lot more room down inside than, like everyone else, and JC used to do it too. They'd have the rotomolded plastic, but the forming took up a lot of space. So you recapture a lot of your storage space by not having that. There's storage, as you can see, under everything. This has the upgraded nicer speakers throughout the boat. You've got them on your SwingBack right here as well. One nice thing about the JC SwingBack is you can see all that room you have behind the SwingBack. So you don't have, a lot of SwingBacks are right up against the fence. So you've got room to walk over here. You've got a gate right here and a gate right there with a nice big fold down ladder. Obviously a big heavy duty ski tow. You've got cup holders on the sides for when you're in the water at the sandbar. You've got them on each side of the engine. And then you've got cup holders built in right there as well. Your SwingBack seat is just in the normal, like if you had guests sitting there, but you can also fold this and they're split, so you can have some people facing backwards and some forwards. You do have a little glove box area tray, and that has charging ports in it, which is a nice feature for your guests. This opens up here, and you've got a lot of storage. Your batteries go underneath that seat there, but you can see where the cables will go, and you've got your battery maintenance box here. That's a nice setup because it has, you just turn it on and off. And if the voltage ever gets too low to where your batteries are going dead, it will shut itself off. And then you have a key that you can plug in and you can turn it, and that accesses the reserve power to still start the boat. So they've sort of idiot-proofed it a little to help you prevent from being stranded on the lake with a dead battery. As we go forward here, you've got more cup holders, obviously. This has the power bimini top. I can see it's the stainless steel. It's the heavy-duty bimini. Most power biminis, you have a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit with it open. With the heavy-duty bimini, which this one has, you can go up to 50 miles an hour with it open. So that's a nice feature that most companies don't even offer. So we've been happy that they came out with that feature. This has the passenger chair, has the leg lift, which is a nice feature. See if I can do this without getting in it. I forget which side the button's on. There's the button. Yeah, let me sit in it here. There we go. So it's like a lazy boy recliner, and then you can tilt the chair back, and then that just folds down and locks. So that actually works really smoothly. It's a nice setup. And then this also swivels so you can face your other passengers if there's some sitting behind you. Driver's seat has the flip up bolster right here. That's sort of nice too because it gives you a little more leg room to stand. It's all digital instrumentation and you can program and change some of the settings within the gauges. So that's a really nice feature, as well as a depth finder. You get the nice Fusion stereo. It's the color screen when it's on. It's hard to see when it's off, but it's a nice setup. This also has the under trim lighting, so you just push this to turn it on, and then you can turn this to change the colors, and that's on the outside underneath the light, underneath the rub rail at night. You can see all the colors. Power bimini top goes up and down right here, docking lights, nav lights, all your accessories. Another nice thing JC does, it's just real easy access for us to get in there to work on it. It's just super easy access. It does have the amplifier as well with the stereo, so it's got the upgraded stereo system as I mentioned earlier. This has hydraulic steering with power assist, so it actually has an electronic motor that pumps the fluid for you. So if you have a 250 horsepower engine on this, you can still turn the steering wheel with just a few fingers. It's true power steering. So that's a really nice feature. As I mentioned before, it has in-floor storage. Let's open this up. Right now the whole cover is down in there because it's in our showroom, but this goes all the way up in and you can put skis in there, cover pulls. In the back, it does have a sump pump with well with a pump in it. It's automatic, so it just turns on if water ever gets in it. Some of the storage areas here opens up. You've got a shelf there. You can see in the back it has a USB port for charging. It's got a nice drawer, nice long drawer. You can put suntan lotion or anything you want in there. Mooring lines, so they don't get lost in the back. Over here, you've got a tip out trash can, which is an extremely nice feature on a boat with a glove box above it. And again, you've got the charging port. So when you have guests that need to charge their phones, you've got plenty of places to do that, as well as a wireless charging port here. You've just got accessories throughout. It's got a glove box down here. As you can see here, this has the raised helm. I may or may not have mentioned that earlier. That's a nice feature for the driver. It just elevates them so they can see over the passengers in front of them. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't get this back in straight. This has the removable bow gate seat. As you can see, this just lifts out and you've got a gate there. So if you don't want to have it in, if you like to go on and off the front a lot, you can just leave that out of the boat and then just put it in whenever you have a bunch of guests. And again, you've just got lots of storage under the seats. You can see the C-deck flooring throughout. One nice thing JC does with their flooring has a 3/8 inch foam backing. Everyone else uses a 1/8 inch foam backing, and it's a chemically adhered foam backing. It's not a double stick tape, so it stays attached, doesn't come off over time. And also being 3/8 instead of 1/8, it doesn't feel like you're just walking on a cement floor all the time. So it really does make a difference. And when people get in, walk in the boat, they always comment that they notice that difference as well. They do a nice job as well. It's got a nice upholstery panel finish along the side panels. Just that little attention to detail that JC gives the boat. The 25 footer has a 16-person capacity. This particular boat, it can be rated, it's rated for up to 350 horsepower. This is a mechanical shifting boat, so basically we can go up to 250 horsepower with this boat, but we could do the same thing with digital shifting and we can go up to 350 horsepower. So we have lots of options for you there, depending on what you're looking to do. And again, you saw the power bimini top. Here's the boat. Get over here. You can see like that has let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. You can see that top is in the open position, and that's exactly what this one would look like if it was open. And then if you're going down to put it on your shore station, you just lower this down. Let me back this out just a little bit more. You back this down and it'll rest right in these cradles. So it'll go all the way down, and actually your ski toe will be the highest thing sticking up. But again, we appreciate you viewing this boat. We hope you'll give us a call. We'd love to discuss it with you, see how this would fit in your needs for a new boat. And we look forward to speaking with you about it. Thanks again for viewing.